and the TV was on, then you can see the stuff, and you just follow the cable or whatever, you'll find the monitor or whatever, the box up there, and they couldn't find it. So they came back, got bailed, but they retained the stopping the guy on the line of duty or whatever, and then causing alarm and distress to this lady, blah blah blah. So at that point there, I fucking got angry and sacked the solicitor and said that he's useless. Because he could have advised me better there. But while I was there, I went on to see the nurse in there. I asked to see the medical team and stuff. And I told the nurse, gave the nurse some information that they assaulted me because I had some handcuffs marked somewhere there. It's just the guy there manhandled me. Yeah, he manhandled me there. So I ended up with, like a bruise or cut there. So I said that I needed, and I was also, how can I say that? Emotionally distressed, with what happened there. So I needed to see the woman and tell my story there because all these guys here.
You just wanted to get it out.
Yeah. All of these guys here, they are from the same gang.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But somehow the nurses can, if anybody they can tell the truth, they can, right? Went there to see the nurse and I told the story. She wrote in the report. They're asking me, oh, you got to give a DNA. I said, I'm not giving you any DNA. And they go, yes, you have to. I said, well, I don't. I'm not giving you one. And they insisted, and then they gave up. So they never took my DNA on that stuff. They did take the picture and stuff. So when I went to see the nurse, I gave the nurse some vital information there. Now, this stuff has got to go to court. I'm the one doing the research. I go on my CCTV there, find some cars that were parked there to try and see, because there was somebody that intervened when this was happening. So it's not that interested to search and go and find this guy. I'm doing that job and I'm trying to get the reg on the thing, and I'm having difficulties. But if they know people who
can do that.
It's just like they don't give the fuck. No, they just don't care. So I did the job there and gave them some possible registration there, because one or two numbers there you could not see it proper and stuff, and asked them to try and do research on those. I didn't even know this thing that you can go there on free HPI online and to find the car. I could have played with it myself. He would have known this. They would have known this.
Yeah, they didn't help you.
They didn't help me. Oh, well. I then decided, I kept saying to him, I said, well, okay, the guy says this, that I ripped up his book note. You've got to ask him to show you the evidence. That book note must have my print, right?
Yeah,
he's a copper, right? He knows what the word evidence means, right? Okay, so
no finger mark for me.
You have got to press for them to show you that evidence. Okay? It's fine. He said I headbutted him. In fact, he's the one who assaulted me. He was on me like, he was making love to me or trying to make love to me. So I don't know at what point I assaulted him, because he was the one. I couldn't go anywhere. I was against the wall there. Yeah. He's the only one who was controlling the space, right? So I don't know what he's talking about. If anything, he's the one who assaulted me. So you've got to ask for the medical evidence. What evidence he got? He's not got any mark or anything.
No.
So, yeah, and I said to the lawyer, I said, well, when the guy came in, he just spent time with the lady, and I just challenged him and said, well, is it because I'm black you're not talking to me? My position, my story doesn't matter to you. And from that, he goes south. He start kicking off and stuff, say, you fucking go back in there. Do I have to go back to the shop? No. So when the stuff wants to go to court, I said to my lawyer, you've got to ask them to provide you with my medical record from that police station. Fuck it out. They never did. They refused to give that. They say that they can't find it. Can you believe it? They said they can't find it. I said to my fucking solicitor, I said, you are the solicitor. You can get this thrown out of court because they're not presenting that. Yeah. You understand? It didn't happen. He went ahead with I wouldn't even have gone through that fucking stress. Well,
No.
they've got vital evidence there, and they're choosing not to disclose it. I wrote emails after email, going mad at this solicitor. How can you let them say we don't have it and you take it for an answer?
Can't do that.
You can't do that. You understand? So that was one thing, and then the other thing is the CCTV that they had there. The council has one CCTV down the road over there. That CCTV there, the guy, this crew or prosecution had it. Okay. So they were trying to use it in court. So they were using that. Okay, fine. But when we got to court, the damn CCTV won't work. It won't work. So it wasn't playing on the laptop. And I said to my lawyer, get this kicked out. There's not CCTV.
Yeah.
What are we going to do there for? Again? And no, it's all right. I'm like, fuck, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a stupid.
I don't understand. Is this a solicitor or?
Because you're in a magistrate, Crown Court, that would have been shut out.
Yeah, it's a magistrate, you know. But that's the thing. So he goes in there. That's the second massive mistake. Third one, right? We go there, we're talking evidence. I said to them, well, look, coppers, some of them are just criminals in uniform, nothing else. And just like, no, you can't say that. I said, well, that's true. This guy here, he's a criminal in uniform. He should be locked up for lying.
Yeah.
Because he came here, lies after lies, telling you that he knows, he's a copper, he knows what evidence is. He come here telling you it was raining that day. It was never raining that day. It got blown by the wind, the page or whatever. So he came up with some mad story, bullshit that never happened before. So I was angry there and I said to him, you've got to, this guy, he's a liar. He's got to go to jail and stuff. So anyway, his case got chucked out. The only one that they retained is a woman, and they got me done for public order, saying that cause alarm and distress, blah blah blah. And the copper testifying for the woman. I said, well, if you know this guy is a liar, why would you then accept his statement and stuff? He's lying. He's a copper. He knows what evidence is. He's coming here lying to you that he was raining that day. He wasn't. I needed to see that CCTV. Fucking CCTV is not available. Just, she said to solicitor, throw this shit away. There's no case there. That's what they're for. Yeah. And as if that wasn't enough, right? We then go, they then carry on with the stuff, and they found me guilty for public order. Now, sentencing stuff, I'm like, I need to stay in solicitors. I'm fucking, I don't like these guys. I'm speaking here now to this counselor, because I was going to this black, there's this thing on Princess Road, it's black, they do some counseling for black people, African and black people and stuff. So I was there with this lady, and this lady was looking at the story and saying to me, this should never have gone to court. I don't know, I'm not allowed to give you advice on what to say, but this, if you had a good solicitor, this should never have made it anywhere. I'm surprised it's gone so far. And come to sentencing, I was about to rebuke those guys. She's the one telling me you can't go sentencing without solicitor. You need one.
Yeah.
So you're better off sticking up with those guys you don't like.
Yeah.
And then I was right. We go there. The guy's telling me I'm going to ask for a conditional discharge. Okay. May we get there for however long that trial was for, sentencing was for. That word never come out of his mouth. And I'm there going like, they fucking mental. And the judge is there asking him, what do you want? What, you tell us your mitigating circumstances or whatever, good character. Oh, the guy's a good guy, he went to uni. Fucking, we heard that before. We know that. What do you want?
Yeah.
You understand?
Discharge.
Yeah. So he's going to say, oh, well, this guy's never been in trouble before. I want conditional discharge for him, blah, blah, blah. Never mentioned that. So he goes to recess or whatever. We have to come back maybe in an hour. They go at the back there to try and make a decision. They come back to the back and say, oh, you're found guilty for these and you got to pay £200 or whatever for,
Court
stuff.
fees.
Yeah, court fee. But it's not conditional discharge. You see what I mean? Never mentioned. I go out of that courtroom fuming at the barrister. I had a barrister this time. I had a barrister fuming at the guy. I'm like, what the fuck? You told me on email and conversation that this is, I'm going to take you to the ombudsman. So I took them to the ombudsman. They reimbursed my £600 that I paid them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that money is nothing.
Yeah, you just like the truth.
It's nothing. It's, you know, giving me the money back.
It's not
It's not
saying I'm
fixing
not
the
guilty,
problem. It's
yeah.
not, you know. And that's what happened. So those guys, they still have the record, the medical record there that they never did. So now I'm going to another, I have to change, go back to the solicitor that I dumped at the start. Got barrister there, and then they go, what do you want to appeal? Do you want to appeal sentencing, or you want to appeal conviction?
Both.
I said both, but in hindsight, I should have gone for the sentencing.
No, you go for conviction.
May
Go for
I must have found the most racist guy in that court that day. What do you call it? They're in Manchester. Min Street?
Minshaw Street.
Fucking hell. I must have found the most, honestly, never seen such a guy before. He wouldn't even let me speak. You understand?
Did you appeal it?
Yeah, I
You
appealed
lost
it.
it?
Yeah, I lost it. I lost it. They went and got that same stupid cop to come and testify there again. And they got the lady to come and testify there again. You know, and he wouldn't even listen to what I had to say. Just going by the findings that were made or whatever from the first appearance there. Oh, well, you're guilty. And they made it even worse. I think they got the money, the fine increased or whatever. Yeah,
It's on your chips. Isn't it?
honestly, yeah. And then solicitor said to me, the vice said, that's why I said to you that you should just appeal the sentencing. They did advise me this time. They said, go for the sentencing. But I'm naive, me. I didn't understand what the difference is, like, you know, how it works. But in hindsight, at that point, I should have gone just for the sentencing, you know. Then they won't have to go and bring all these witnesses. It would have been a quicker thing and not going deep into the story and stuff. I mean, that judge there, he didn't want to know. He didn't want to know where I was coming from. But this shows you how it's not a mistrial in a way, but how bad solicitor can work. You understand?
Tell me, Janine Charlotte.
And there is a lot
You
of...
know,
No, cancel it.
she has. Why? Oh, reason.
Hey, doctors, hello.
No, it's
I'm just gone, didn't I? She didn't know.
How about this guy calling you and saying, how are you? How are you? They want to tell you something and then they go, how are you? Who's calling?
Do you come in Mondays? I mean, Monday.
I just put out tomorrow and then I'm at work. Makes sense. Isn't it?
She said you go.
Well, just that you've not sorted, you've not got my stuff out, have you? Since you've taken on. Hiya.
And that stupid case got me depressed. Because that's how I discovered depression. On that.
Right.
I've got family in America. If I want to go there now, I need to go and ask for a visa or something.
And what's done?
This is 2014 this. When
Oh,
this
really?
happened. Yeah, 2014. It happened in 2013, but it took so long for it to get to trial. You know, so 2014.
No, but it's... Oh, no.
So I'm thinking one day I should be able to appeal that and show them the evidence, but I need to get somebody who knows really well about that stuff, because there was a lot of mistakes there, stupid, silly mistakes that should never have made
You
it to
appeal
court.
it now, love.
What?
Do you still appeal? Oh,
Yeah.
They say judicial review or whatever.
Judicial
So,
review.
Judicial review.
yeah. How do you do that?
Solicitor.
So this is
A good solicitor.
a good one. The
Not
problem-
racist.
Yeah, the problem is that you don't know. You don't know how good they are. You go and see the guy there, he'll tell you how
Oh,
good he
yeah,
is. and
he'll
stuff.
tell you anything. He's getting your money.
Yeah, you just get your money. You're just a number to him.
Yeah.
It's your life. It's just a case to him. But probably go and get your guy, but he might be too
Yeah,
expensive.
he wants 100 grand just to look at your case.
Fucking hell.
Close.
Fuck off. What, just to read a piece of paper?
When people get in it now and ask him to look at his case, no, he asks for 50 grand plus the
I can do this with you though.
Yeah.
We do
He's
it ourselves.
Not me.
Well, it's just a shot. We just
Mate, I've done 17 years in jail, I can't be that good at it.
what do you mean can't be that good? It's to prove that you've been rubbish then at defending yourself.
Let me get my head. Get some colour pen and put in box. No, I'm going to get some of that out.
Get the boys to do it.
What's that?
He even do it.
Do you not do synthetic hair and plaits?
Yeah, these.
Yeah, can you do that one?
No, I don't do it. I need to get
Oh,
you
right.
booked so the hairdresser can do it for you. When do you want it done?
I was
Today?
just, no, tomorrow. So I'm thinking of lilac or pink in my hair with plaits.
No. Those ones you're looking at is the wrong product. Those are clipping extensions, so
What are they?
they can't go in the plait. The one that go in the plait are all the ones here. You see, all of these big one here. Those are just clipping extensions.
Alright, okay.
They can't go in. After how many years can you do a judicial review?
Don't know.
Is it 5? Is it
No, it's years after, innit? You can do it forever, can't
Huh? What's that?
you? You can do it forever, can't you?
Forever. Chad Evans did a judicial review, innit? And he got found not guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing really annoys me because the level, the gravity of the mistakes and you ask yourself, are these guys? I even wanted at some stage to actually do law because I've got a degree, but in business maths and multimedia, I wanted to convert into law. To do this, I went all the way and applied university, and I got admitted in all 3 universities. I applied Huddersfield, Liverpool, and where's the third one? Huddersfield, Liverpool, and there was a third one somewhere. And I got admitted there, but I ended up just dropping it again. I was very methodical with that thing. I did all the work. Those bastards there.
You have to
they did
nowadays.
nothing. I did all the work. I was emailing the guys. You gotta look for this. You gotta do this. You gotta do that.
Do you reckon she's leaving top Charlotte?
Yeah. Don't think you should have anything off it. Just keeping it to the side.
Yeah. We just need to take a bit of this, like some level that in.
So you think if she was a criminal, she'd be a bad one at defending herself, innit?
Yeah.
You just be telling the truth all the time. When they catch her, she just do it. Yeah, I
If
did
they
it.
tickled
I
me,
did it.
I've always said that. I would. I'll tell you anything.
I'll tell you anything. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you. I just don't want to suffer. I just don't.
This is a fuck up.
Well, that's what they do. That's why you gotta watch those programs where they get people in 24 hours or 48
24 hours in
custody.
police custody.
Yeah, you have to watch
Yeah, we
those
watch
stuff.
them.
Yeah, there's some, you can learn some stuff from there.
I can't believe they give said it to you, haven't I? They give the tactics away on it.
Yeah. What they do behind the scenes.
Behind the scene, they do what?
They're showing everyone what they do behind the scenes. Like before the interviews and all that.
Showing all the setup and
You can learn a lot about it anyway.
Yeah, you can learn a lot. You have to observe a lot of it. Yes, of course you can learn a lot. They're giving away their secrets and stuff.
it's like
So
when
look,
the
guys, you gotta talk to us, mate. Yeah, we're gonna get you released quicker. The quicker you talk to us, the better and stuff, mate.
it's like when all them celebrities
The American ones are the worst, right?
yeah,
They go like this to the guy, say, "We know you're a good guy, you know.
manipulating.
We know you're a good guy. You can see that. You can see
Yeah.
it through you, talking to you. You're a nice guy. You just had a bad
You just had a bad time.
Yeah,
just
bad
tell
time,
us.
just tell us, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Pull it
help you
out
out
of
of
it.
this. We're gonna help you out of this, right? We're gonna help you out of this. They say the moment they say that you know you're a good guy, they actually say that you're fucking
You're
idiot.
fucked.
You're fucked. You know, only an idiot will trust them.
Yeah.
You know, they say, oh, you're not under arrest. And that's another tactic. But to make you feel as if you're free. No, man, you're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
He said, you're under arrest, you can walk away if you want, you know.
We're just trying to help you.
Oh, God.
Trying to call your money off you.
But those guys, usually, they will have all the info there. And then you chat shit, the recording, and then they start bringing the evidence out. And then you realize that you're,
It's over.
it's over.
If that happens to me in 2011,
It's over. Oh, God.
You've got the same situation.
I could have won that if I didn't run the trail. Yeah, the bullet, so.
Is it okay, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wagamama.
Wagamama.
Today I win the lottery, I'll do it.
You can afford to go now, you.
Huh?
You can afford to go now.
To win the lottery.
No,
Oh,
I can afford to
Wagamama.
win the lottery. I lost last weekend.
You
I
always
played.
lose.
You always lose.
I always play it.
Maybe when you get to about 50, you have a higher chance to win. You always see those people who win, they're old,
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
The
It's
two
like
young
you on
people
purpose.
would have been criminals, haven't they?
Yeah.
And they waste the money
That
anyway.
girl though who turned 16 on her 16th birthday, she won a big amount.
Really?
Look at that kid on a lotto. And I ran about a lottery
Yeah,
ticket
yeah,
and won a lottery, didn't
Have you allowed it?
he? Yeah, he kept it. They changed the laws now, so you can't gamble on lottos, don't they?
However, there was another story of guy who they stole somebody else's
Lottery ticket.
ticket and then they went to get the money.
Him
and
in
they-
the shop
and
who
they
saw
stole
it, that man had won the lottery and
Yeah.
said no, it's not a winner. He
Yeah.
cashed it. He got caught though, didn't he?
What do we owe you?
That's 17, please. Don't know what I've got.
You can keep it.
Here.
You can keep
You don't
it.
want to. You don't want to wait.
Yeah, 2 please.
Yeah, I'll come and see you so we can mount a defense on this one.
No, I don't. I'll do this.
You don't. He said, how can you rely me? I'm bad. I'm terrible. I'm terrible.